not making the assumption, but if you kind of like say if I'm just coming in and I don't have a connection with God, and then I sit there and obviously whatever worship they have, whatever sermon was spoken, it really increased my belief and say I'm bought in to this feeling that I just felt. And then the offering comes around, and then now I'm discouraged. That could be just a notion that an individual may just have, that like you said, I don't know where it's going, but at the same time, I just feel like now I'm either not going to come here, but I am going to seek a more connection with God, that I obligate myself to do it, because I've never felt this feeling before, and this church did it for me. No matter where it may be going, that I don't know, do I ask the question? I can. I think everybody's open to ask anybody. Like if Ben didn't want to disclose the numbers, I can still ask him if I wanted to. And Absolutely. If he tells me no, then obviously it's no. But, and I gotta respect that.
Yeah, right? but for sure we believe in part of one of the reasons why I wanted to plant a church too was there's a lot of reasons, and as I thought about what would be different with this church, one of them was like, because we're not the only church that has open books. It's just that it's not the norm. It's not normal for like churches to exercise open books. A lot of churches are very private about their numbers. We don't want to do that here.
Yeah.
If we're asking people to donate and give financially, their tithes, their offerings, their sponsorships, their donors, or being a donor, we want you to know exactly where that money goes. And we want to have 4 gatherings every year
exactly what makes
where we're going to look at all the money that's coming in, the money that's going out, and people have the right and the freedom to ask why it's going there. Like, first of all, where is it going? What are you doing with it? Why are you doing that? Because it's at the end of the day, it's your money. Well, I mean, you can argue it's God's money, yeah, but let's not over spiritualize this for a second. Let's just be real. This is your money that you're giving to the ministry.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I think it's the ministry's responsibility to be transparent and say, look at where it's coming in, look at where it's going, look how it's being used, because we have to be good stewards of what's coming in. And I feel like stewardship should be transparent, because now if I start telling you, no, you can't ask that question, which they've told me before, and you guys, I think I've shared this with you guys before, where I've asked, what are you guys doing with my money as a young teenager, giving my tithes and being ignorant and just innocent? And they're telling me, hey, we don't ask those questions around here. That threw me off to the point where I was like, man, like, if this is how you guys are moving, I'm questioning where I'm giving. I'm probably giving it to the wrong place. Yeah. But if somebody tells me, hey, what are you guys doing with the money and stuff? We got nothing to hide. We'll show you. Matter of fact, we're going to have a meeting coming up real soon. Stop by and sit down. And if you have any questions, we'll give you some time to ask questions.
You're more comfortable.
Yeah, like it's a discussion. It's a thing that I just don't agree with churches doing that right now, today, as we speak. Too many churches are way too private about their financials. And if I am a donor and if I am a giver, and I've been doing that for the last 7, 10 years, 7 months, don't matter how long I've been doing it, I think I should have a little bit of access to see where it's at. Why do I feel I should have access? Like, what makes me feel entitled about it? Well, I'm giving 10% of my income. And whether it's a $200 check or a $200,000 check, it's 10%. And I feel like as a contributor, I should have at least a little bit of an invitation to let me see where it's at. Oh, you don't trust me then. You don't. It's not about that I don't trust you. I just like to be involved where my money's going at. Have you ever had those kids that come up to you at the side of the stores? Hey, can you buy me some chocolate because I'm doing this, or sell you chocolates? You always ask like, okay, where's this really going to? Oh, I play for a football team. We're trying to collect for jerseys. Is it wrong for me to ask, where is it going? No, I'm giving you $10, $20, so let me just ask, where is it going? And if that kid says, don't worry about where it's going, I'm just buy me this candy. Like, I ain't buying you candy, bro. Like, I want to know, and I think there's some truth to that in the church sense. But part of this, what we're going to do as a ministry is we're going to have open books, and we have nothing to hide. We're going to be fully transparent, and that's one of the things that more churches should do. And if you're at a church and you go to a church and you ask them to show you the money, show you the, what do you say? Show me the books.
Show me the books.
And they say, we don't do that. You're not invited to that. That's an exclusive elite group of people that have eyes on that. I would say that's a red flag to the type of church you're in. Now, call me weird, call me outdated, call me whatever, but I think it's logical. Like, if, you know, because why, you're a nonprofit organization who has to comply to some of the laws of the land, which you're supposed to be as a nonprofit organization, exercising open books and exercising full transparency. And if you're not, I kind of find that as a red flag, and I wouldn't recommend that place for you. That's just my opinion, though.